Hi, welcome back to another vlog. I haven't really done an introduction on my videos for a while, so that's my bad. If you're new here, I'm Carmen. I'm a stay-at-home mom, wife, and I love to read books and I drink lots of coffee, and that's about it. Just kidding. There's more to my life, but this main channel here is mostly focused on the books that I'm reading and with a few other small snippets of my life. But anyway, I decided to start another reading vlog just because there's some fun things happening this weekend. Our church is going camping. I don't know how much I'll be filming there, again, because we'll be surrounded by tons of people, and I don't like filming people and putting them on my channel without their permission. And I'm also still super shy about filming in public, but if I get any shots of the weekend there, I'll try to include it. Yeah, I wanted to do more of a weekend in my life slash weekend of reading vlog just to keep me motivated to get the books done that I want to get done. My previous video of the TBR jar picks my September reads, I don't normally do TBRs, but I decided to experiment this month and try it and see how it's going. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update. I have so far, I finished one book. I DNF'd another book and I'm almost finished with the third book. I'm actually making decent headway through this chunker. As you can see, a couple tabs in there, and I'm a little over a quarter of my way through this book. So I will share more about the books that I have finished already later. Probably talk about it more in my wrap up because I'm not reading them now for this vlog, but like my DNF and everything, I'll share all about in the wrap up why I DNF'd it. But I actually finished 2 other books. So even though I am trying to focus on my TBR, I left space to do some mood reading because that is what I love to do. And I actually read 2 other books that I was in the mood to read. One of them was for Chantel's Read Your Bookshelf Challenge that I was supposed to do for August. I hope it counts that I finished it in September, but there we go. Yeah, so there's a little bit of a reading update. The one that I'm almost finished with is this one, Selected to Live. The dust jacket was destroyed by my daughter. And it's okay, I didn't really like it anyway. It's a nice, just plain brown book. But this is the story, this is her story, the author's story of when she was a young girl slash young lady in Holland during World War II. She's a Jew, so obviously her life was in danger, and yeah, just reading her story about her and her family, and I'm almost finished with it. So once I finish this book, I'll be halfway through my TBR that I had chosen. That's with counting the DNF. I don't count my DNF reads as read books like on my Goodreads, but I at least can scratch off 3 books off of my physical TBR, which is fantastic. So at this point, the experiment is working because I'm getting books read off of my physical TBR and I'm able to still mood read, which is a lot of fun. And I'm actually enjoying the books that I am reading, except the one that I had to DNF. So we're calling it a win all around, folks, at this point. So yeah, it's Wednesday evening. My husband is playing softball tonight in about, what time is it? In about 40 minutes. So I'm gonna go watch that. And then my brother plays on a different team at 9 o'clock. I'm not sure if I'll stay for that game, but yeah. I'm gonna take my books along. I always take my books along to sporting events. Anyone else? Okay, because I don't know, I can still read. Get some reading in, chat to people, watch the softball game. Hi, did you bump your head? I'm sorry. But anyway, there's a little update of what's going on. As far as tomorrow, we go camping with our church on Friday. I don't really know what the plans are tomorrow for Thursday, but I'm just gonna bring you guys along. I don't know what all is gonna happen. I don't know if I'll end up ditching this vlog. Sometimes I just wanna scrap whenever I start a vlog and it's not going very well, but you know, also gotta keep it real. As far as the rest of the books that I want to focus on this weekend, I am reading or trying to read a portion of this book every day. So what I did actually was went on Canva and did a little spreadsheet graph type of thing and marked down how many pages I need to read per day to finish this book this month in September. So there is my little progress report. I'm a little behind. I'm about 2 days, mostly almost 3 days behind. So that's what I'm gonna focus on for sure. The next one that I'm gonna pick up is probably, I got these two options here. Gilead and Here Burns My Candle. I'm really in the mood for a historical fiction, so I might pick up this one next. If I do little reading vlogs like this, it keeps me motivated to get my reading done, so thank you guys for your help with that. Right now, I'm gonna get changed to go to the softball. It's cooling down and like I think it's already in the 60s this evening, which I love, but I wanna put some warmer clothes on and make a coffee, and then we're gonna head to the softball game. What am I doing? I don't do fit checks, but I wanted you guys to see my new sweatshirt. Have I worn it on a video yet? I don't know. But does anybody else buy a new sweatshirt and just like that's the only thing they wear, the only sweatshirt they wear like for weeks? Because I do, but it's so comfy. I got this back in the beginning of August when I went camping with my family in the Smoky Mountains, where we go every year. But I never had a sweatshirt in this blue color before, and I love this color and I love this sweatshirt, so I'm wearing it a lot, so you will probably see it a lot. I'm gonna make my coffee now and then we're gonna head out. Oh, and it says it's all good in the woods. Are you kidding me? Love that. As an outdoor girly, you guys, I'm not even in frame, I'm just chopping my head off. But as an outdoor girly at heart, I love that. It's always good in the woods. Just a tip, if you've never used half and half for your coffee drinks, you should. Like when you go to a coffee shop, ask for breve or half and half, because it elevates the coffee, in my opinion, so much more. It's so good. It makes the coffee drinks creamier, and I know some people don't like that. Like they say that it makes the coffee drink a little too milky or something, I don't know. But for me personally, when I learned about half and half or breve, like 3 or 4 years ago, changed my life, changed my coffee life, because it's just, it takes it up to a whole another level. Coffee's made, and I see that my brown sugar did not dissolve, so that's fun. But anyway, we're gonna head to the ballpark now. And I know I said it's cold, so they're like, why an ice drink? Because for some reason, hot lattes, ever since I was pregnant, they don't settle well on my stomach anymore. Like I've started incorporating them into my life a little bit more recently, but for the most part, they just sit heavy on my stomach for some reason. And iced coffee is always a good idea, no matter the season, in my opinion. No, sir, come, let's go outside. Should we go watch Dad play ball? Watch Dad play ball. And you don't like the car seat. I wouldn't like to be constrained either. Mom's here. Hi. I'm here. I'm getting some water. Yeah. Do you want your beer? Do you want your beer? I'm gonna get you. Yeah, there you go. There's your beer. Packing the essentials. book, Kindle, in case I feel like mood reading again.
Yeah, it's a little tiring. We're working on it.
Hallo, ich bin Freddy. I'm so tired. It's probably very obvious through the camera.
Ich bin Lisa.
Ich bin Lisa. Wer bist du? Over here doing my, you know, what is supposed to be a daily language lesson. But anyway, good morning. I am exhausted. As I'm sure you can see on the camera, I feel like I can't even open my eyes. The coffee that I had last night, bad idea. Bad idea. It kept me awake, and then I was up too late, and then I got hungry, and then I ate a snack, which woke me up even more, and then by the time I was actually ready to go to bed, baby girl woke up and needed to be fed, and so I didn't get to sleep until much later. And of course, this morning, baby girl decided it was time to wake up earlier than normal. Yay for me. It's my fault. All of it. This is what happens when you make poor life decisions, like drinking coffee at 8 o'clock at night. I decided to break out the fall mug because it was actually cold this morning, and that's why I put the sweatshirt back on, because I was cold. 61 degrees, lovely. I absolutely love it. I'm so ready for it. But staying up late last night did allow me to catch up on my reading on this for the most part. I'm still not quite caught up, but I need to read a little over half of yesterday's segment and then today's. So it's much better than being behind 4 days like I would have been if I wouldn't have read last night. So that's nice for me. Baby girl is down for her first nap of the day now. Yeah, I'm just gonna sip on my coffee. Hopefully it'll wake me up some more, but I'm gonna keep reading. I'm going to work on finishing Selected to Live. I am on page 115, so that is 75 more pages. Not 75. Yes, 75 pages. I should be able to finish it here in this sitting, hopefully, and then, yeah, not sure what I'll get up to the rest of the day. I feel like I need to do some prep for the camping this weekend. I'm not really sure what yet needs to be done. But yeah, I'll just bring you guys along. It might be just a boring, average day. But I think one of my main goals is just to get more of my books read. And yeah. Also, if my hair looks extra greasy today, it's because it is. I'm doing an oil treatment, so. But yeah, I'll update you guys later. It's around 2 o'clock now. Not much has happened since my last little clip. I did get more reading done. I'm still not finished with the book though. It is a bit of a slow read. I'm enjoying it, but the writing style makes it a little bit more of a slower read. And my friend stopped in, dropped some things off, and was here chatting for a little bit, and you know, just taking care of Eden, things around the house. Eden is down for her afternoon nap now, and I'm working on cleaning up the kitchen. Our dishwasher gave out, so I'm washing all of the dishes by hand again, and the kitchen is a bit of a disaster right now. Listening to the prosecutor's podcast, kind of diving back into true crime again, but from a different perspective where it's coming from actual prosecutors makes it a little bit interesting. We've been looking for a crib to move Eden into now, because she's so far She's 7 months and she's still sleeping in our bedroom in her bassinet, but she's getting to the point where she can, it's a pretty big bassinet, not like a tiny little thing, but she's getting up on her hands and knees and she's very close to being able to pull herself up on things. So it's getting to the point where she could potentially fall out of the bassinet if she pulled herself up high enough, and we're like, we need to get a crib because we never had one. We never got one yet, so there we go. But I've been searching Facebook Marketplace to find something a little bit more in budget, and I found one today by someone who's selling it here in town, which is excellent. So I'm gonna go pick up that this afternoon. There are a few other tasks that I need to get done today. Putting away some laundry. I am really close to finishing it though. I'm on page 150, so 40 more pages, and as soon as I'm done finishing the dishes, I'm gonna sit down and read it until I'm done, because then I need to read the segment for today in the Chopin book. So I'm feeling extra taut today because I'm currently wearing, why are you wearing boots in the house? Well, I've actually never worn these boots outside. They were a birthday gift from back in February, and I just never wore them yet because I didn't get out much in the winter time and my feet were still a little swollen, and so they were not fitting into the boots. And I want to wear them this fall, obviously, and they were very stiff and brand new leather, and so they were very tight on my feet. So I'm just trying to wear them here at the house to break them so that I don't just put them on, go out and get blisters on my feet immediately. So anyway, but enough chit chat. I'm gonna get the dishes done so that I can get the book done. Let's go. Yes, in the sweatshirt again. I wasn't lying when I say when I get a new sweatshirt, I wear it all the time. Anyway, it is now Friday afternoon after lunchtime. It's 12:30. And I didn't update any yesterday, but I had forgotten that my husband had bought tickets to go watch a movie last night. And so when after I'd finished cleaning up the kitchen, I had gone to pick up the crib that I mentioned, I think I mentioned it, that I bought off of Facebook Marketplace, and then was running around to other people's houses, dropping off things, picking up things again, and by the time I got home, I remembered we were gonna go out and watch a movie. So I completely spaced on that and had to come home, quickly get ready to go. I thought she fell. I put my keyboard piano down on the floor, and she loves to sit in front of it and just pound the keys. But anyway, so some forgotten plans last night that I didn't pick up the camera anymore that evening. I did get some more read. I still haven't finished the book, obviously, because I forgot about plans and just didn't get as much reading done, but I'm almost finished with it this morning. I've also been busy doing other things this morning. I was working on my treasure tasks for the church, and I started laundry, just various other things that I needed to get done, especially to get ready to go camping this weekend, which we go. But I've been getting things done, and so it's been a pretty productive morning, and I still also got some reading done. But I'm going to make some lunch now for myself because I haven't eaten yet, and I'm gonna sit down and finish the book. I keep saying that. It's the Selected to Live book. I keep saying that, but this time I will. I think I'm maybe 30 pages left in the book. But anyway, there's the update. I honestly thought about just scrapping this vlog just because the things weren't flowing like I thought they would this weekend, and I just was thrown off yesterday, and you know, but that's life, and I want to keep it real here. You can't always curate the perfect video. It's, especially for vlogs, it's my life. So there you go. I will check back in later. Look at this massive to-do list though. Only one done so far. Laundry is almost finished though, so that's a win. Got my lunch, just a sandwich loaded with all the goods. Also, I have rye bread. I feel like rye bread is underrated. It's so good. I love the tangy flavor of the bread. Also, a Waterloo. It's my latest obsession, y'all. I have an issue. Send help. But I found them. I tried them a couple weeks ago, and I literally think about them every day. Then I found some on sale the other week, like whole cases. I don't know. I love sparkling water. I love flavored sparkling water even more if it's made right. Most of them are trash. I can't stand them. They're disgusting. But this is the first one that the flavor actually is really good. This one is the blackberry lemonade. I can't decide which one is my favorite. I have blackberry lemonade and the raspberry nectarine and then the peach. The peach is my least favorite because it's really hard to get a strong peach flavor without adding unnatural ingredients. And these are all natural. Oh, I actually just have 25 more pages to read, so that's perfect. Finish the book. I keep going back and forth on whether or not to give star ratings for biographies like this, because if I go by the style and quality of writing, I'd maybe give it like 3.5 stars. If I give it by the actual story and message, I'd give it 5 stars. My enjoyment level, probably 4 stars. But like, this is her life. This is her story of surviving the Holocaust in Holland, and like, how do you give star ratings for something like that? Because it's true, it's her story, and I think it's one that should be read. But yeah, as far as like this quality of writing, it's definitely like an older book. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's a good book. I would recommend it. I don't know that I'm gonna give it an actual star rating, if that makes sense. I tabbed a few items. It was a really interesting. One of my favorite parts was watching her come to faith in Jesus Christ, because she was raised as a Jew and not taught about Jesus, obviously, and just like, I've never really seen that perspective of a Jew coming to faith in Christ, and like the whole journey, and like her thoughts about how she actually viewed Christians, and how she was shocked that the Christians were reading the same scriptures that she would have read, like as far as the Old Testament goes, things like that. It was just a perspective that I've never really read before, and I thought that was really interesting, and I loved that. But yeah, just watching her lose her whole family, and somehow she miraculously lived and escaped all of the roundups. Yeah, I don't know, it was just a miracle after miracle that she lived and survived. But then yeah, you get to watch her come to faith in Jesus, and that was beautiful to see. So I would recommend it. We're just gonna leave it at that. It is now 2 o'clock and I have lots of things to do. That massive to-do list that I showed you guys. So I'm gonna go get busy now, and I'll check back in later if I get more reading done, which I hope to do, because I want to read more of my Chopin book, and then I want to also start the next book. We'll check back in later. Okay, so we are loaded up to go camping, and we have a full van. Tons of bread back there. That's not even all the bread that we have. You can't see how much bread is back there, but our small group and several other small groups are working together for the Sunday lunch, and so I'm bringing all the bread. I'm very flushed. They've been rushing around trying to get everything ready and packed up, but we're headed out. I did not get any more reading done because I was busy, but I got everything done and I have a house that's clean to come back to, so that's great.
Yeah, you can have some cheese.
You spread the icing.
Look, we're gonna put more on it. Will this be good? That is the real question.
Sauce is very important on a pizza, in my opinion.
I'm saying, will campfire Blackstone pizza be worth it, is my question.
Oh.
Yes.
I think
Because,
so. It's always better on a grill.
This is made with love and fun.
What was Domino's made?
That was made with cynicism and bitterness.
Can you go in and get a spoon? Cynicism and bitterness. Whatever. Putting it on the grill.
Oh, well, I know what I'm doing.
No pressure, right?
Okay.
Don't drop it.
Yeah, this is on Cody here.
Cody.
I didn't say anything.
Wow, you look hot down there.
Yeah, the grill's pretty warm.
Ooh, listen to that sizzle.
That's part of it. Alright, let's go ahead and close that up. You want me to open it?
I think I got it. It's looking pretty fire. You want to get out?
Maris. Oh, I could totally do this single. Oh, nice.
Hey,
Turn it off.
you
I think you just
okay?
turn it.
Where's Cody?
He went up to get it. I can't quite cut it through. I think everyone's just gonna have to come cut their own piece. Yeah. Okay, shall we get this off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yum.
Tell me when she...
Coffee time.
Coffee time. This one's already been slurped by this guy.
Down in 30 seconds.
It lasted.
Hi, so it is Monday afternoon and I'm just here to make a closing clip for this vlog. I ended up not filming much while we were camping because my camera broke. I'm holding it very carefully right now because it could fall apart even more and it wouldn't be usable. Some screws came out or something for the flip out screen viewfinder and I ordered more, so I think it'll be fixable, but I just didn't want to carry the camera around having to be super careful with it so that I don't completely destroy it. So, bit of a reading update. As we saw already, I did finish the Selected to Live book. You would have seen the little clip too where I started Here Burns My Candle, but I haven't even finished the first chapter on that one yet. I just was not reading much while we were at church camping. There was too much going on. I also didn't get any read in this book while we were gone, so I had 4-ish days to catch up on because I was already behind. But I am now caught up and actually ahead, thankfully, because I found the audiobook. Audible was doing some kind of, you know, deal for the membership, and for like maybe $6 I think it was, and so I decided to start it so that I can use the cheaper credits to actually buy books that I want then. But I found the audiobook available to listen to with the membership. And so I started listening to the audiobook while I'm reading the book, and I flew through those sections of the book, and it actually makes it more interesting because the narrator, she does great with the accents. She pronounces the words correctly because there's so many foreign words and names, Polish names, French words, all of those things that are very difficult for me to read. It just helped flow so much better, and so I am cruising through the book now that I found the audio book, and I am very happy about that. But anyway, there is my update. I hope you guys enjoyed this very randomized little weekend in my life, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.